Then lame. Okay, lame means unable to walk. So unable to walk, if any animal is found to be unable to walk, that animal should not be transported. Okay. Then fatigue. Fatigue means due to the stress, the animal is unable to walk, means very lethargic type. Okay, that type of animal also should not be allowed to transport. Then last one is recently parturited. Okay, recently parturited means recently calved one. Okay, recently calved. Then next category is there should be separate provision for pregnant, diseased, and different class of animal. Okay, this is very very important. Like if you are transporting animal like 5 or 10 animal togetherly in one vehicle or in one like a big truck, then there should be separation among the different category of the animal. Okay, then pregnant one you should separate from the rest group. Okay, like if one animal is diseased, then better to separate, means transport it separately than the healthy one. Then different classes of animal like calf or the heifer or the adult one, so better to transport the animal in a group. Okay, like if you are transporting calf, then better to transport all the calf togetherly. Don't try to mix them. Okay, like calf, then the heifer, then the adult one. Then in that case chances of getting injury also it will increase. Okay, so try to avoid the mixing of the animal. Then the condition of the vehicle. So condition of the vehicle, like animal should not be packed or jammed. Okay, so there should not be overcrowded. Okay, so whenever you are transporting any animal in a vehicle, then you remember, okay, the space allocation it should be the optimum one. So you try to avoid the overcrowding in the vehicle. Then transportation by tempo. Okay, tempo means the small vehicle. So small vehicle also it is not allowed to transport the animals. Okay, so if it is small animal like pig and or sheep, goat, so in that case one can transport, but if it is heavy animal like cattle, buffalo, then it is not allowed. Then the vehicle should have partition. Okay, partition means different compartment. Otherwise the animal they will feel uncomfort while traveling. Okay, because of the jerking and all. Okay, next is sufficient food and water. So if the traveling period is like more than 24 hours, or if it is more than 12 hours, in that case you need to provide them food as well as water. Okay, time to time in between. Then first aid box, ramp, and bedding material. So first aid box, I think you already know. First aid box is nothing but some emergency medicine. Okay, so while transport, if some animal is suffering from some diarrhea or some injury, then in that case you need to treat them immediately. Okay, during the transport period. Then ramp. So ramp, I will show you in picture. Ramp is nothing but the slope. Okay, slope means for loading and unloading of the animal, some certain wooden plank is used. Okay, that is called a ramp. Okay, ramp. Then the bedding material. So bedding material is, I hope you already know what is bedding material. Bedding material is provided for the animal comfort. Okay, so without bedding material also animal will not sit in the floor. Okay, over the floor. So in that case you need to provide the different bedding material as well as. So now this picture is very very important. You see, while transporting the animal, the four important thing is, first is the space allocation. Okay, space allocation in the vehicle. Second one is speed of the vehicle, and third one is the direction of the animal. Okay, so the direction of the animal should be longitudinal. Okay, they should not stand vertically. Okay, so if they are standing vertically, in that case what will happen, they may suffer from motion sickness. Okay, and their body balancing also it will be difficult. Okay, so I hope all of you are also having some experience while traveling. So better to sit, or better to make the animal stand longitudinal to the direction. Okay, So in that case, their body balance as well as they will not suffer from any kind of motion sickness. And the last one is the partition. Okay, so if you are carrying the different categories of animal, then better to make them separate with the partition. Okay, so this picture, you please remember the space allocation, then speed of the vehicle, then direction of the animal. They should stand with the direction of the vehicle, okay, in the partition. Now, this is more important, okay. When you are transporting the animal, they should transport in a social group, okay. So what is social group, Sapna? What is social group?
A group of animals which are interacting.
Okay, very good. Anyone, Rana, what is social group?
So, group of animals that are kept together for having social interaction together.
Okay, very good. Rana, you have explained it nicely. Social group means, as you know, these dairy cattle or the different livestock, they are social animal. Okay, social beings means they like to stay in a group. Okay, so like suppose if you are mixing the different group animal in a truck, then what will happen? They will fight among themselves. Okay, because they are not knowing to each other. Okay, so that's why before transporting any animal in a particular vehicle, you should keep all these things. Okay, remember. Okay, please, all these things you should remember. So while transporting the animal, better to transport in a social group. Okay, or if you are planning to transport the different group animal in a truck, then better to establish the social group before transporting the animals. Okay, at least for 1 week or 2 weeks before, you please keep them in a single herd. Okay, so that they will known to each other. Okay, and the second one is, if any animal is having horn, then better to transport that particular animal in a different vehicle. Okay, or otherwise you can avoid that animal from the existing group also. Otherwise, what will be the problem? Like if any animal is having horn, so it may cause injury to the other healthy animal. Okay, while transporting, because of the fighting and all. So you please remember, while transporting, better to transport the animal in a social group. Okay, and what is the definition of social group? Social group means the animal they always used to like in a group. Okay, so if you are planning to transport the animal from the different group, then before transporting, for at least for 1 week, you please keep them in one separate pen, so that they will know each other. Okay, so in that case, the fighting, different type of fighting means agonistic behavior, all this it can be reduced. Okay, so next is the prevention of cruelty animal transportation rule to 2011. Okay, so this is for the transportation of animal on foot. Okay, so there are different method of transportation of animal. One is by a vehicle, then or by on foot. Okay, then by using rail. Okay, railways. Okay, then seaways, or last one is by air travel. Okay, so air travel, it is very much expensive, all you know, as you know. So mostly by truck or by on foot. Okay, so these two are major means of transportation of the animal. So when you are planning to transport the animal on foot, so in that case you need to remember all these certain criteria. Okay, so the animal must not be diseased, blind, emaciated, pregnant, newborn, or lame. Okay, as I already discussed earlier also, the animal should not be suffer from any disease, it should not be blind, it should not be emaciated, and pregnant one. Okay, it should not be pregnant. Pregnant means in advanced pregnancy. Okay, not in the very early stage, but in the advanced stage. Next is no use of whip or stick to the animal. Okay, suppose while transporting the animal on foot, I think you might have seen some the owner, they used to use the stick. Okay, any kind of stick. It may be wooden or it may be iron one. Okay, to increase the pace of the animal. SCE, pace means the speed. Okay, to increase the speed of the animal, sometimes they used to use the stick. Okay, but it should not be allowed. Okay, it is not allowed to use stick to increase the pace or speed. You can say speed of the animal. It is not allowed. Then tied only around their neck. Okay, so if you are tying the animal, then one can tie the animal around their neck only. Okay, so if anyone is tying the animal in their leg, then it is fall under the cruelty against the animal. Okay, so next is no transportation before sunrise and after sunset. Okay, so in the night time it is not allowed. Okay, so simply if any animal or if any person is transporting any animal on foot, that in that case transportation during the night time it is not allowed. Then first aid equipment you need to keep with you, and the last one is animal should be rested after watering and feeding. So time to time watering and feeding also have to be done. So in that case you should give some rest to the animal right after the watering and feeding. So this is the chart showing the space allowance per cattle. Okay, space allowance per cattle for vehicle transfer, or if you are transferring in the railways or airways. Okay, so these are the in general space requirement for the different categories of the cattle. Okay, so if the body weight of the animal, if it is up to 200 kg, then 1 square meter space should be given, okay, to the individual animal. Then if the weight is 200 to 300, then 1.2 meter square. If the weight is 300 to 400, then 1.4 square meter. And if the weight is more than 400, that means the mature one, then they need 2 square meter space should be provided. Okay, either in case of vehicle or truck or railway wagon, or it may be CUAs. Okay, so that this is the normal space requirement for the different categories of the animal. So next is for the horses. Okay, the last slide it was about the cattle, and now this is about the horses. So these are the different categories of the horse: stallion, mare, ponies, then the different age group, and these are the space requirement. Okay, so for if it is stallion, what is the stallion? Rinwanga. What is stallion? Rinwanga. Ruben. What is stallion?
It's a young horse.
Young horse. Sanjay, what is stallion? What is stallion?
Young female horse.
Young female. Sanjay? Silence. What is stallion? Sonam, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Sir,
Male?
horse.
Okay, very good. So stallion means the mature male horse. Okay. And what is mare? Mare means the mature female one. Okay, Sanjay, you please go through all this terminology once again. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then what is pony? I hope all this terminology, I think you have already discussed in the very beginning, stallion, mare, all this. Or if it is not discussed, then in next semester, means before your third assessment, equine management, it is there. Okay, so I'll be explaining again. But I'm requesting all of you to please go through whatever discussed so far. Okay, because your exam is also approaching. Hope most probably it will be online only. and you will be able to score good marks also, okay, as it is online. But try to satisfy yourself, okay. So for us, though, there is no question, but you try to satisfy yourself, okay. So if you are answering, I know all of you can answer all the question, okay. You will be writing all the question, but you try to satisfy yourself, okay. So this is the only thing what I can say, okay. So next is transportation of animal by rail, okay. So these are the certain guidelines when you are transporting animals by rail, okay. So by rail means suppose in case of the broad gauge, okay. So there are different category of the rail, okay. One is broad gauge, then the medium, then the narrow, okay. So narrow one nowadays it is almost absolute type. In India, you will never find the narrow gauge railways, okay. So mostly broad gauge only, and sometime it may be meter gauge, okay. Meter gauge also now it is already replaced by the broad gauge. So you try to remember the data regarding the broad gauge, okay. So broad gauge means an ordinary good was 15 calves on broad gauge, okay. Broad gauge means, what is broad gauge? Anyone from you? What is broad gauge? Somadeep?
Yes, sir.
Somadeep?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somadeep, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Am I audible? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Width of the track, very good. So in case of broad gauge means, in case of broad gauge, Somadev, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay. So what is the definition of broad gauge, Somadev?
Yes, sir. Broad gauge means 5 foot 6 inch railway track.
Broad gauge, Somadev.
Yes, sir. Broad gauge means the broadest gauge.
Okay. What is broad gauge, Somadev?
5 foot 6 inch track. Sir, inch track is known as broad.
What is, am I audible? What is broad gauge?
Two tracks is.
Okay. Whether slides are visible or not?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yes, sir.
5 foot 6 inch. Okay. That means, okay. That means in 5 foot 6 inch means 1 meter.
Sir, you have
Okay,
muted
okay,
your
okay.
call.
Okay, now am I audible? Whether slides are coming or not? Extremely sorry because of some internet connectivity. Okay, so the definition of broad gauge means the size of the two rail means the gap between the two rail, it is almost 1 meter. Okay, so what Somadeep says about 5 meter something inch. Okay, so almost 1 meter. So if it is broad gauge, then you can carry 10 adult cattle or 15 calves in a in one rail. Okay, in the one railway wagon. Okay, so if it is the narrow gauge, then 6 adult cattle or 10 calves, and if it is the meter gauge, the smallest one, then you can carry 4 cattle or 6 calves. Okay, so these are the certain guidelines. Okay, so this is they have calculated based on the space. Okay, based on the space availability. Okay, so you please remember for the broad gauge only. So no need to remember for the meter gauge or narrow gauge. You remember for broad gauge. So for broad gauge, you can carry, or one can carry 10 adult cattle and 15 calves. Okay, or 15 calves, not togetherly. Okay, they can carry either 10 adult cattle in one wagon or 15 calves in one wagon. Okay, so this is certain guidelines. Okay, then every wagon carrying cattle shall have at least one attendant. Okay, one attendant like veterinarians must be present in each and every wagon to look after the animal. Okay, so these are the guidelines. Then the third one is cattle shall be loaded parallel to the rails. Okay, parallel to the rails, I have already explained. In case of vehicle transport also, the standing position of the animal should be in the direction of the vehicle, or it may be rail. Okay, so they should not stand in an opposite direction. Okay, so you see the parallel to the rails. Okay, facing each other. So suppose if you are keeping the animal in 2 rows, then they should face each other. Okay, otherwise if they are not able to.
Sir, you are not audible.
Not audible.
No, sir, you are audible.
Sir, you're audible.
Okay. So you remember the cattle should be loaded in a parallel. Okay, parallel means like this is the wagon, this is the rail, then they should stand in parallel position. Okay, and if you are carrying the animal in a 2-row system, then in that case they should look each other. Okay, they should face each other, like head-to-head type of housing system. Okay, head-to-head type of housing system to avoid any kind of panic in the animal. Okay, so because they are social type animals, so if they are looking at each other, then they will be feel comfortable and they will be under less stress. Okay, and bedding material also, it is important while carrying the animal in a railways. So the bedding material should be at least 6-inch thick. Okay, so this is certain guideline. And next important point is cattle wagon should be attached in the middle of the train. Okay, suppose train to itself, it used to be very long. Okay, so the wagon which is carrying the animal, it should be in the middle of the train. So any idea why it should be attached in the middle of the train, not near to the engine, or not in the last means position? Okay, so any idea why it should be attached in the middle of the train? Aman Mina. Okay, very good. Suppose when the pilot, whether for stopping of the train or something, then if it is in means in the very front, or if it is attached at last, so they will feel more jerking. Okay, so I hope all of you also having experience. So for any kind of traveling, like a vehicle or train or flight, so the person who used to sit in the middle, seat, they feel more comfort, isn't it? So to avoid the jerking and for their body balance, so if the cattle means cattle wagon should be attached in the middle of the train. Okay, and the last one is if you are carrying the lactating animal, in that case there should be milk at least twice in a day. Okay, and that milk should be offered to the calf. Okay, shall be offered to the calf. Okay, for their feeding purpose. Okay, so you please remember, in case of lactating animal, the animal should be milked at least twice. Okay, and that amount of milk should be offered to the calf. So next is, when cattle are to be transported by goods or vehicle, the following precautions are to be taken. Okay, so ordinary goods vehicle shall be provided with anti-slipping material such as any kind of wooden board or something. Okay, means what I mean to say, if animal is transporting in any kind of vehicle or railways, the floor should be non-slippery. Okay, so if it is slippery, then the animal will fall very easily and there is a chance of getting injury also. Okay, then the next is if in case of vehicle, any kind of truck, okay, big truck, so shall not carry more than 6 cattle. Okay, means the adult one. So in one big size truck can carry 6 cattle only. Okay, not more than 6. Okay, so this calculation also, it is based on the, because as you know, the dimension of the truck, it is almost standardized. Okay, like if it is Tata or if it is Ashok Leyland. Okay, so dimension, it used to be same only for all the vehicle. So that's why, based on the space requirement, the committee, they have calculated. Okay, so they have calculated and they find it one truck can carry only 6 number of mature cattle. Okay, and the last one is, while transporting the cattle, the good vehicle shall not be loaded with any other merchandise. Okay, suppose if any truck is carrying the animal, then that, suppose if it is carrying cattle only. So these are certain guidelines, you please remember. Okay, so you see, this is the picture showing the illegal and inhuman animal transport. Why it is called inhuman? You see, the space requirement, then the position of the animal, nothing is followed. Okay, so that's why you can consider this type of traveling, it is illegal and inhuman practice. Okay, so if any person is found transporting the animal like this way, then he will be punished under the PCA Act 1960. Okay, maybe cognizable, maybe non-cognizable. Okay, so when you are transporting the animal by any kind of vehicle or on by road or on foot, so these guidelines one have to follow. Okay, so next is I already discussed this thing, like transportation of equine. Okay, so when you are transporting the equine means the horses. Okay, so they should not be mixed with the other species. Okay, equine shall not be transported by passenger or mixed trains only. Okay, because if you go through the behavior of the equine, so equine will be explained later on, the behavior of the equine. But for time being, you please remember, the equine shall not be transported by passenger or equine. Young equine or horses shall not be mixed with the other animal. Okay, like for it is same for the dairy cattle also and other species also. The pregnant one should be transported separately. Then the third one is, equine shall be loaded after being fed and given water adequately. Okay, so before transporting the animal, one should give sufficient amount of water and feed to that particular animal. Then ordinary good work means the broad gauge rail can carry 8 to 10 horses. Okay, for cattle it is for broad gauge it is 10 number of adult cattle or 15 number of calves in one wagon. Okay, and for this equine it is 8 to 10 number of horses are allowed. And the last one is equine shall be loaded parallel to the rail facing each other. Okay, like it is almost same with the all species. Okay, so they should be loaded parallel to the rails and facing each other. Okay, so all these species they are social animals, so they should face each other. And next is to prevent the horses from being frightened or injured, their heads should be faced left away from the passing traffic. Okay. Suppose if the rail is crossing any any station, railway station, in person standing or something trying to disturbing the animal, in that case the panic, chances of getting injury also it used to increase. Okay, so this is a certain behavior of the horse. So that behavior I will discuss in other class separately. Then next, the vehicle shall not carry more than 4 or 6 equine. Okay, so for vehicle, for dairy cattle it is 6 number of dairy cattle in one vehicle, and for equine it is also same 4 to 6 equine. Okay, then each vehicle shall be provided with one attendant. Then this vehicle shall be driven at a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. Okay, so the speed also it is in. And I already discussed the space. First one is space. Then the speed of the vehicle. Then the position animal. And the last one is the last one and alignment. Okay, alignment of the animal. So you see, am I audible to you? Someone is asking whether I am audible or not, whether my voice is coming or not.
Now it's okay,
Yes, sir.
Aman Mina, am I audible? Aman Mina, am I? Okay, now it is okay, no? So whatever I have discussed, whether you have listened all these words or not? Whatever I have speak out in the last previous slides. Okay, then let me stop today's class here itself. Okay, so I will again continue with the transportation of animal from the in the next class. Okay. So better to stop it here, because today I am also facing internet problem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I will share this slide with you people. So all of you, I request all of you to go through the rule 1965 as well as the transportation of animal rule 1978. Okay. Okay. So should I stop here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.